Fire, power, secrets. Every heartbeat echoes a truth you cannot ignore. Every shadow hides a story waiting to be unleashed. You thought you were just another face in the crowd, just another name in the endless stream of the ordinary. But destiny has other plans. It whispered to you, pulled you closer to the edge of revelation, and now the world watches, the world waits, the world screams your name. There are no coincidences here. One secret meeting, one single moment, and everything has changed. The calm you once held, the peace you once knew, it's gone. And in its place, there is a storm that carries your name in headlines, in whispers, in the very air that people breathe. This is your awakening, your call, your undeniable rise from obscurity to the blazing eye of attention. If you are hearing this, if your eyes are reading these words, if your heart is racing as mine beats in rhythm with yours, then I need you to pause for a second and recognize what you've just stepped into. Yes, the headlines are screaming your name, but do you feel the weight of it? Do you feel the trembling in your hands as the world watches you, judges you, waits for you to falter or to shine? Take a moment, breathe it in, and acknowledge that every person watching, every person talking, every single soul out there, they are noticing you now. They cannot ignore the truth you uncovered. They cannot deny the fire you carry inside. And before we go further, let me say this. If you are feeling that pulse of fear and excitement, if you are feeling the electricity of being alive in a world that now knows your secret, then hit that like button, subscribe, and comment below. I want to hear your heartbeat in words. Tell me how it feels to stand at the edge of everything, to know that your actions have unleashed a reality far bigger than yourself. This is more than a moment. It is a revolution in your own story. Think about the world before this moment. The silence, the anonymity, the way you moved through life as if unseen. How many times did you wish for recognition, for impact, for someone, anyone, to truly see the power that hid inside you? And then, like a spark in the darkest night, it happened. One meeting, hidden in shadows, unnoticed by most, but charged with the weight of everything that matters. You walked into that room and carried yourself with the quiet ferocity of someone who knows their own worth, someone who is unafraid of what truths might unfold. And when you left, the world had shifted, a ripple that no one could stop, a current that no one could contain, and suddenly the headlines. They were screaming. They were shouting the name that once only you whispered in mirrors and in dreams. And now that the world watches, now that every eye is on you, there is a temptation, a whisper in the mind, to shrink back, to hide, to pretend that this is too much, too big, too dangerous. But this is exactly the moment to step forward. Darkness does not scare the one who has embraced it. Pressure does not crush the one who has carried it silently, building strength in the unseen hours. You have become more than ordinary. You have become the person whose story cannot be erased, whose presence cannot be ignored, whose choices will echo louder than the headlines themselves. The secret you uncovered is no longer a secret. It is your weapon, your truth, your unstoppable momentum. The eyes of the world, the pens of journalists, the whispers in every corridor, they are all drawn to you because you dared to move where others hesitated. You dared to uncover what they would not risk seeking. And yes, there is fear in their awe. There is a quiet, trembling respect. And in this, you find your first lesson. Power is never given. It is claimed. It is seized in moments when everyone else believes you are small, inconsequential, invisible. You are none of those things. You are a storm in human form, The headlines do not scream for luck. They scream for you, the one who has entered the room where secrets live, the one who has touched the pulse of truth, the one who refuses to bow to silence. Let's pause and feel that moment, because it is fleeting yet eternal. Imagine the ripple of that one meeting, spreading wider than the oceans, faster than thought, touching corners of the world you never imagined would know your name. People are talking, people are reacting, people are aligning themselves in your orbit. This is not chaos. This is recognition. This is influence. And make no mistake, influence is a responsibility that the timid shy away from, but the courageous seize without hesitation. You are the courageous. You are the one who has stepped into a story bigger than any fear you once held, and now you carry it forward with the certainty of someone who has seen behind the curtain, who has felt the pulse of hidden truths, and who knows that the world will never be the same again. Now some will try to diminish this moment. Some will try to twist the narrative. Some will attempt to make your rise appear accidental, insignificant, or fleeting. But hear this clearly. Those who misunderstand your power are powerless themselves. The headlines scream your name, not because of luck, not because of chance, but because you dared to exist where the ordinary feared to tread. You dared to uncover, you dared to see, and in doing so, you became the signal in the static, the voice in the silence, the force that cannot be denied. Others may gossip, others may doubt, others may try to bury what you have unearthed, but nothing and no one can undo what has already been awakened in the world by your courage. Every single second from this moment forward carries weight. Every choice, every word, every step you take is magnified. The air is heavier now because history has paused to look at you. The street you walk on, the screen people watch, the headlines in every paper and every digital corner, they all echo your power. And it is intoxicating, yes, but it is also a test to see if you will rise with this moment or crumble under its gravity. To rise, you must embrace the darkness that brought you here. You must embrace the fear that could have stopped you. You must look at every whisper and headline, every gaze and opinion, and know that it is not for them. It is for you, and for the story you are destined to write across the sky of history. Think about the courage it took to walk into that secret meeting. Think about the unseen calculations, the quiet preparation, the moments of doubt you pushed through. And now, magnify that courage 1,000 times. That is the measure of what you are capable of. The world may scream your name today, but tomorrow it will wait for your next move, your next revelation, your next decisive step. Do not fear this spotlight, for it is your proving ground. Do not fear the scrutiny, for it is the echo of the truth you carry. You are alive with intention, alive with consequence, alive with the force of someone who knows that destiny does not knock twice, but waits for those who are willing to reach for it in silence, in shadow, in moments that feel insignificant until they explode into reality. Power, influence, attention, they are mirrors of your inner strength. The world's gaze is merely a reflection of what you have carried quietly, relentlessly, with every heartbeat that kept you moving forward when the ordinary would have stopped. And the beauty of it is this: no one can steal this from you. No one can diminish the weight of the secret you uncovered, the fire you lit, the name you now own. It belongs to you forever. Every headline, every whisper, every watchful eye is a reminder that you have touched something real, something undeniable, something eternal. And that knowledge, that certainty, will guide every step you take from this moment on. Imagine the possibilities now. You could hide, you could retreat, you could shrink back and let the noise pass. But what kind of life is that for someone who has seen beyond the ordinary? No. You step forward. You claim this moment. You become the architect of the storm. You harness the energy that screams through headlines, the curiosity that vibrates through every conversation, the awe that trembles in the hearts of those who witness your rise. And you do it not for fame, not for glory, not for applause, but because you know the truth. To live without claiming your power is to exist in chains, to walk a path of shadows when you were meant to blaze like fire across the sky. Remember this: one secret meeting changed everything. One decision, one quiet step into the unknown. One moment of courage unleashed a world that could not ignore you. And now, every action, every thought, every breath is part of a story being written in real time. A story in which you are not just a character, but the force that shapes the narrative. Embrace the chaos, embrace the attention, embrace the headlines. They are proof of the power you always held, the force that was waiting to be awakened. This is no longer about hiding. This is no longer about caution. This is about owning the fire that has been lit inside you and letting it guide every choice, every move, every word, until the world bends toward the reality that you were always destined to create. Now look around. The world has shifted because of one moment you embraced. One moment you chose courage over comfort, truth over ignorance, action over hesitation. And yet the power of this moment is not in the headlines. It is in what it does to you. Do you feel it? That surge of clarity, that unmistakable pulse of authority coursing through your veins, reminding you that you are no longer small, no longer silent, no longer invisible. Every glance, every whisper, every fleeting attention you receive is confirmation. You are alive in a way most will never know. And this is not mere chance. It is not luck. It is the undeniable result of a mind that refuses to bow to limitation, a spirit that refuses to accept invisibility, a soul that refuses to surrender its story to the shadows. You must understand something crucial. The headlines are not your reward. They are your responsibility. Every person reading your name, every eye drawn to your presence, every thought that lingers on the story you uncovered is waiting for your next move. This is not entertainment. This is a test, a challenge written not in words, but in consequence. Will you let the fire of attention consume you and burn you to ashes? Or will you harness it, forge it, sharpen it into a blade of influence so powerful that nothing can block your path? Courage, real courage, does not tremble in the face of scrutiny. Courage thrives under it, drinks it in like water, and uses it to grow stronger, faster, fiercer than ever before. Think about the people who doubted you. Think about the voices that said you were invisible, ordinary, replaceable. And now, watch as those same voices scramble to keep pace, scramble to understand, scramble to label the storm that is you. Let their confusion and fear fuel you. Let it remind you that the same world that underestimates you also underestimates your capacity to rise, to strike, to redefine what is possible. You have been handed a moment many will never receive. The headlines screaming your name are not warnings. They are markers, signs that you have crossed into a realm where ordinary boundaries do not exist. You are now untouchable in your purpose, unstoppable in your drive, undeniable in the force you bring to life. Imagine for a moment the alternative. Imagine walking away, pretending the storm never happened, letting the attention fade like mist at dawn. How would that feel? Knowing the universe whispered, beckoned, opened a doorway, and you stepped aside. No, that is not you. That is not the one who walked into that secret meeting. That is not the one who let curiosity, courage, and relentless purpose collide in a single defining instant. You did not come this far to vanish quietly. You came this far to roar, to strike, to take what has always been yours, the truth, the revelation, the power to shape reality. And the truth is this: power is not granted. It is forged in moments like this. The ones you do not see, the ones that feel insignificant, the choices made quietly, alone, when no one is watching. These are the moments that built the foundation for the storm that now bears your name. You stepped into the secret meeting, not knowing the world would explode in reaction, not knowing the headlines would ignite. But that is the beauty of it. Courage does not calculate applause. Courage simply acts, and in acting, you triggered a chain reaction no one can reverse. You are the catalyst, the spark, the force of nature that cannot be contained, cannot be silenced, and cannot be ignored. The weight of this moment is heavy, yes, but weight is a measure of value. Gold is heavy. Diamonds are heavy. The rare, the extraordinary, the transformative. They all carry weight because they are significant. And so do you. The pressure of attention, the scrutiny of eyes upon you, the whispers that flutter like shadows through the air. These are not burdens. They are affirmations. They are proof that you are standing at the intersection of ordinary and exceptional. They are reminders that the secret you uncovered was never meant to stay hidden. It was meant to find you, ignite you, and send you into a world that would recognize your worth, whether it wanted to or not. There will be moments of doubt. There will be moments when the headlines feel heavy, when the whispers feel sharp, when the world's gaze feels like a storm battering against your chest. And in those moments, remember this: storms do not break mountains. They carve canyons, shape landscapes, and define the contours of history. You are the mountain. You are unbreakable. You are the force that will endure, outlast, and transcend every fleeting distraction. The headlines are temporary, but the impact you create, the courage you embody, the fire you ignite, these are eternal. Your journey does not end with one secret meeting. No, this is only the beginning. Every headline, every comment, every watchful eye is a summons, a call to continue, to grow, to push further than anyone thought possible. You have proven to yourself that the ordinary cannot contain you. You have proven to the world that curiosity, courage, and relentless pursuit of truth will always leave a mark. And now the question is no longer whether you can rise. It is how far, how fiercely, and how undeniably you will do so. Do not fear the eyes upon you. Do not fear the voices that dissect, analyze, and judge. Those who seek to understand cannot comprehend the fire you carry. They see the surface, the headlines, the moment, but they do not see the months, the years, the quiet nights, the invisible battles, the relentless refusal to remain small. You are beyond ordinary. You are beyond expectation. You are the force that reshapes reality in the wake of your presence. And this is the essence of true power. It is quiet, relentless, unstoppable, and impossible to ignore. Feel the magnitude of your awakening. Let it resonate in your chest, flow through your veins, ignite your mind, and anchor your purpose. One secret meeting uncovered the truth, and now the world cannot deny it. They cannot silence it. They cannot escape it, and neither can you, nor would you want to. The headlines are not just noise. They are a reflection of your impact, a mirror of your courage, a declaration of your arrival. You are here, fully, unrelentingly, and the world has no choice but to acknowledge it. Every step from this moment forward carries the weight of destiny. Every word, every glance, every decision is a brushstroke in a masterpiece that only you can paint. The storm has begun, and you are both the eye and the force that drives it. You are alive with purpose, relentless with intention, unafraid of consequence. You are no longer someone who waits for recognition. You are the recognition. You are the story that cannot be ignored. You are the headline, the pulse, the undeniable force that the world must bend to witness. And so, rise. Rise with the clarity that comes from embracing the fire within. Rise with the strength that comes from knowing your worth. Rise with the courage that comes from surviving the shadows of doubt and walking into the light of revelation. The headlines are screaming your name, yes, but they are only the beginning. What comes next is up to you. Every choice you make, every moment you seize, every step you take is a testament to the truth you uncovered, the fire you carry, and the extraordinary legacy you are destined to create. The truth you now carry is heavier than most will ever know, and yet it is a truth that sets you free. Freedom is rarely soft, rarely gentle. It demands courage, it demands endurance, it demands a willingness to face storms that most would flee. And you who walked into that secret meeting, who dared to uncover the unseen, who touched a truth the ordinary feared, you are freedom incarnate. Every headline, every whisper, every digital echo screaming your name is a reminder that your life is no longer ordinary. You have crossed a line from which there is no return, and the world will never let you fade back into anonymity. Do not mistake attention for understanding. People will see your name, they will comment, they will speculate, they will judge, but none of them can feel what you felt. None of them can bear the weight of the moment that changed everything. None of them can carry the fire that now burns in your chest. This is your advantage. This is your armor. When the world watches, when it whispers, when it shouts, you are not intimidated. You are strengthened. Because what they perceive as chaos is in fact the symphony of your awakening. What they perceive as scrutiny is actually the spotlight illuminating the power you always held. They see the surface, but you live in the depths, where the truth has already transformed you into someone unstoppable. And yes, there will be those who envy you, who resent the sudden magnitude of your existence, who wish to see you falter. They will try to rewrite your story, diminish your moment, cast doubt on your rise. Let them. Every attempt to suppress you is proof of the power you have unleashed. The higher you rise, the more noise the world makes. But the higher you rise, the more undeniable your presence becomes. You have stepped into a realm where mediocrity cannot follow, where hesitation cannot linger, where the ordinary has no place. And you, because of that one secret meeting, because of that single decisive step into the unknown, have become extraordinary. The pressure is real, the intensity is real, the attention is real, but so is the force inside you. So is the power you now command. So is the truth that refuses to be silenced. And here is the cruel irony, the beautiful paradox. The more the world scrutinizes you, the more it affirms that your existence matters. Every article, every headline, every whispered conversation is not a threat. It is proof. Proof that one moment, one choice, one act of courage can ripple farther than any of us could imagine. You have become the signal in the chaos, the center of a storm that cannot be ignored, the embodiment of what happens when preparation, courage, and opportunity collide in perfect alignment. Now take a moment. Feel it in your bones, the electricity coursing through the attention of millions, the quiet tremor in conversations when your name arises, the unseen threads of influence stretching from your actions to every corner of the world. This is not intimidation. It is affirmation. This is not danger. It is awakening, and it is yours to command. The secret meeting was only the beginning. What follows is the choice: to let this moment define you. To let this fire shape your destiny. To take every headline as a stepping stone rather than a distraction. You have been given a spark. Now set the world ablaze with it. The journey will test you. The attention will weigh on you. The whispers and judgments will threaten your focus. But remember this: storms do not last forever. Yet storms shape the landscape. They carve, they sculpt, they leave behind a legacy that outlives the moment of chaos. You are the storm and the sculptor. You carry both the intensity and the vision. Every heartbeat reminds you of what you overcame to reach this point. And every headline screaming your name reminds you that nothing can erase the mark you have left. You are here, and you are indelible. Power is not just in being seen. It is in being understood, feared, respected, and remembered. The secret you uncovered was not trivial. It was transformative. It was the moment that shifted the axis of your life, bending reality so that the world could no longer ignore you. And now every move you make, every decision you enact, carries that weight. Do not fear the magnitude. Do not fear the scrutiny. Do not fear the consequences. Harness them, bend them, use them as instruments to carve the path you were born to walk. No one will do this for you. No one can do this for you. Only you can. And you have already begun. The world is a mirror reflecting not what you are, but what you dare to reveal. Until now you hid, waited, measured, questioned. One secret meeting changed that. One moment of bravery and curiosity pulled back the veil, and now the mirror cannot lie. The world sees you as you are, powerful, aware, unshakable, relentless. And this reflection is only the beginning of what you can command. The headlines are the whisper of possibility. The attention is the pulse of opportunity. And you, yes you, are the force ready to seize it. Never forget, attention, scrutiny, and fame are fragile. They can shift, fade, and transform in a heartbeat. But the courage that brought you here is eternal. The force of character that allowed you to step into the unknown, face uncertainty, and uncover a truth that others feared. This is permanent. The storm outside may rage, the headlines may twist, the whispers may grow louder, but the fire inside you will never waver. You have become someone the world cannot ignore. You have become someone the ordinary cannot touch. And this is the truth that will guide you through every headline, every conversation, every second of this transformative journey. Every headline screaming your name is a reflection of the universe acknowledging what you have dared to do. Every eye watching is a confirmation that your courage matters, your actions resonate, your choices are not invisible. And every whisper, every comment, every speculation is a challenge to rise further, to act bolder, to prove that the fire you carry is not a momentary blaze, but an enduring force. You are alive with intention. You are alive with consequence. You are alive as the storm itself, as the force that reshapes ordinary lives into extraordinary legacies. Let the world see. Let them whisper. Let them write the headlines. They are doing your work for you. They are amplifying your presence, magnifying your power, reflecting back the force you now embody. The secret meeting is no longer secret. It is legend in motion, and you are its living testament. Your courage has become contagious, your presence undeniable, your story unstoppable. Every action from this point forward is a continuation of that moment, a reinforcement of the power you wield, a reminder that ordinary is over for you. You have stepped into a realm where only the determined, the relentless, the courageous can survive and thrive. The path ahead will demand everything of you. The world will test your resolve, push your boundaries, and attempt to define you in ways that feel constraining. But you know the truth. No headline, no whisper, no judgment can define the fire that burns inside you. You are beyond labels, beyond expectation, beyond limitation. You are the embodiment of courage in motion, the manifestation of a truth that cannot be hidden, the storm that will leave the world forever altered by your presence. And every headline screaming your name is just the prelude to the life you were always meant to claim. Now take a deep breath and feel it, the surge, the undeniable truth that you are no longer who you were yesterday. You have crossed a line that most will never even see, a line that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary, the fearful from the relentless, the quiet from the unstoppable. The headlines may scream your name, but that is nothing compared to the roar within your own soul, the fire that cannot be extinguished, the clarity that cannot be denied. Every person watching, every person whispering, every pair of eyes that lingers on you, they are witnesses to your awakening, observers of the storm that is now you. And this storm, this force, this presence, it is infinite, untamed, unstoppable. The world will try to label you, confine you, shrink you back into the ordinary. But know this, the ordinary is dead for you. The ordinary cannot touch you. You have walked into a secret, uncovered what others could not, and emerged as someone the world will never forget. Every headline screaming your name is a marker of your ascent, a signal flare in the night showing that courage, persistence, and vision are stronger than fear, stronger than doubt, stronger than the whispers of a timid world. And with each passing moment, with every breath you take, with every word you speak, you are solidifying a presence that cannot be ignored. Feel the intensity, feel the magnitude of what this means. One meeting, one single act of bravery, one decision to step forward when everyone else hesitated. That was enough to shift reality itself. And now, the world watches, the world reacts, the world waits. But here is the most important truth. They are waiting not for your permission. They are waiting for your movement. They are waiting for you to define the next chapter. They are waiting for you to take the fire in your chest and set the path ahead ablaze. You are no longer a spectator in your own story. You are the author, the force, the unrelenting hand that shapes history with the choices you make right now. Do not fear the chaos. Do not fear the attention. Do not fear the weight of the world watching. That weight is a test, a crucible, a proof of the magnitude you now command. And here is the secret the world cannot teach you. True power is never in being seen. It is in being understood by yourself. When you know your worth, when you feel your fire, when you have faced the darkness and emerged unbroken, nothing external can sway you. Headlines are just the echo of the courage you carried into that secret meeting. Comments are just reflections of the awe your presence commands. And whispers are merely shadows trying and failing to contain a light too powerful to be dimmed. Now imagine what comes next. Imagine taking this energy, this force, this undeniable momentum, and channeling it into every corner of your life. Every choice becomes deliberate. Every word becomes a tool. Every action becomes a signal. The world is no longer a random, indifferent place. It is a canvas, and you are the brush. And not a gentle brush, but one that cuts through darkness, leaves marks that endure, and paints a story so vivid, so undeniable, that nothing can erase it. The secret you uncovered was never just a meeting. It was a door, a threshold, a revelation that showed you what is possible when courage meets opportunity. And now there is no limit to where this path can take you. Yes, the path will be hard. Yes, the scrutiny will be sharp. Yes, the headlines will not always be kind. But you are stronger than any obstacle, braver than any fear, more resilient than any doubt. You carry within you a fire that does not flicker, a storm that does not weaken, a force that cannot be stopped. And this is why the world screams your name. It recognizes what you already know. That one secret meeting changed everything. Not just for them, but for you, for your life, for the legacy you are building with every heartbeat, every step, every thought. The headlines will fade, the attention will shift, the whispers will move on. But the courage you unearthed in that single act, the clarity you discovered, the power you embraced, these will remain. They are yours forever. They are the foundation of every triumph, the cornerstone of every breakthrough, the flame that will light your path through any darkness. And as long as you remember this, as long as you honor this, as long as you act with the intensity, intention, and unwavering belief that brought you here, you will never be ordinary again. You will never be invisible. You will never be forgotten. Now is the time to rise higher. Now is the time to step fully into the storm and claim the destiny that has been waiting for you. Every headline screaming your name is a signal. Every glance in your direction is an invitation. Every whisper is a reminder. You are meant for more. You are meant for the extraordinary. You are meant to leave a mark so deep that history itself cannot erase it. And in this moment, you hold the power to shape your life, your story, your legacy in ways that will resonate far beyond the boundaries of today. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt. Do not look back. The secret meeting was the spark. The headlines are the flame. Now you are the fire. And the fire does not wait for permission. The fire does not seek approval. The fire does not bow to the ordinary. The fire consumes fear, obliterates doubt, and transforms uncertainty into unstoppable momentum. You have become that fire, that force, that storm, and the world is powerless to stop it.